But see, that's all the global market action that we have that's come in for y'all overnight. You know, this truce that's come in, Asian markets a bit mixed opening. How is all this going to be impacting our Indian markets is going to be key to watch out for. And for that, we have a team of research joining in with us to set you up in terms of trade, which are the important stocks to watch out for in today's trading session as well. And first up, we have Vamakshi joining in with us to tell us what are the cues that we should keep an eye out on in terms of the market. Good morning, Vamakshi.
Well, good morning, Vinny. You know, yesterday the market closed near the day's highest point. The Nifty rose by almost 222 basis points to 24,585, crossing that crucial 24,500 mark. And, on the way up, the top contributors were HDFC Bank, SBI, as well as L&T. The broader markets, though, slightly underperformed. The Nifty mid-cap was up almost 0.85%, while the small-cap index was up only by around 0.4%. But what's important to note is that all sectoral indices actually ended in the green, and the gains were largely led by PSU banks, realty, AC companies. On the flip side, they declined in yesterday's trading session. Take a look at PG Electroplast, another 14% downtick for the counter. Amber Ent as well as Voltas were some of the other counters that witnessed some selling pressure in yesterday's trading session. Now, the US markets, it was not such a great day for trade for them because all three indices ended in the red. As far as so the handover that is coming in from the US markets is very weak. As far as today's trading session is concerned, here are some of the important cues that we'll be watching out for. As far as economic cues are concerned, India's CPI data will come later today, as well as the US CPI data. A couple of stocks will be reacting to their numbers as well. This list includes Astral, Praj, Tilaknagar, Som Distilleries as well as Bata, and a lot of stocks yet to report its numbers. ONGC, Hindalco will also be in focus. Keep in mind some defense counters will also be on our radar. Hindustan Aeronautics, Bharat Dynamics as well as Cochin Shipyard. Some new age companies like Honasa, Nykaa as well as Nazara Tech, and Suzlon as well as Viatech, Vabag will be some other counters that will be reporting numbers today. So a whole host of companies reporting its earnings. Nazara Tech, keep in mind, along with the numbers, will also be considering a bonus issue as well as a stock split. Now, let's look at what the GIFT Nifty is also indicating for our Indian markets. It's a start in the red, almost 30 points lower.
Okay, Vamakshi, thank you so much for that. Important cues to watch out for in today's trading session. But which are the important stocks that you should be keeping on your radar? We have Gaurav joining in with us for that. Good morning, Gaurav.
Well, good morning. First, let's talk about Bata, because when we look at profit, that has declined almost by 70% on a year-on-year basis for first quarter, although revenue has remained flattish. On the other hand, Tilaknagar Industries came up with good set of numbers. Profit has doubled almost. Now, it came at around 88.5 crores versus what it was at 40 crores. And revenue also increased almost by 30% on a year-on-year basis. Astral actually came up with a big set of numbers because net profit that has declined almost by 32%. Revenue is down almost by 2% on a year-on-year basis, and we saw some margin compression as well. But on the other hand, let's also talk about Ashok Bilton, because here we saw revenue actually decline almost by 23%, but because of the cost benefits, the profit increased almost by 44% on a year-on-year basis. Travel Food Services, this company is reporting its first quarter after listing, and when we look at the numbers, they were decent numbers. Net profit increased almost by 18% on a year-on-year basis, while revenues, they also increased almost by 12%. On the other hand, let's also talk about KNR Construction, because here we saw net profit declining almost by 28% on a year-on-year basis. Other than that, there are some companies which will be on our radar. First is Pfizer, because company has got an approval for pneumococcal vaccine for adults in the domestic market. Rainbow Childcare is also going to be on our radar today, and the reason being that company is acquiring Pratiksha Hospital in Guwahati, Assam for around 171 crores. And lastly, let's also talk about MediAssist. Now, this company is on our radar, and the reason being that there could be a block deal happening where promoter might sell almost 4% of the equity at a cost of around 507 rupees per share, and the total deal size could be up to 560 crores. So definitely watching out on all these counters today.
Absolutely important to watch out all these counters.